A token video to the idiots. A couple of them anyway. So anyway, some idiot on the, whatever it is, the message boardy thingy on the website-y thing, anyway, keeps ragging about the idea that I should be selling the idea of castration. As if. And, just kind of ignoring my personal statement that I think life is dismal enough without taking away the only thing, it's really the only element of life that creates such a profoundly yin-yang situation of need and gratification that you could almost say you could run that wheel and it would make sense. You could almost think it anyway. The gratification is so substantial for so little inputted energy, what appears to be very little. And I've argued that the reason is because of our physiology, that all of our tensions, all of the angst of the days that have gone by is essentially forgiven. It's put a holy, a silly religious narrative to it. It's all the sins of the previous hours or days is forgiven in some sort of ritual of jizzosity, and you are renewed, sort of, after the nap anyway. But anyway, it's a little more complicated than that. I suppose it's an interesting piece of psychology, and I'm just making the argument, frankly, to you, crazy person, that life is stupid. Okay, it is really stupid without nuts, but it's with nuts, but it's really stupider without them, because then you have nothing. Then you have nothing but the work. And so he's using some stupid. I can give an example. Once upon a time, 40s rapist was castrated in Germany after he lived a normal life till 90, never needing to masturbate or have sex. Yes, I can give you the same anecdotal evidence from the Japanese emperor syndromes and all of that kind of stuff, because they were castrated, the eunuchs, and they went back to the after the change in policy, they went back to the palace to go get their nuts that were in a jar. Because they were depressed and not too happy. Making eunuchs is about making slaves. It's about making men who won't fight and people who be compliant, and there's just nothing. You don't create a good human being that way. And certainly some of our passions, some of the tensions, and some of that angst that builds up in us is used to drive us in our lives. It's used to create a sense of a need to alpha, to own the day, seize the day, and you're going to lose some of that without your nuts. But anyway, I'm just saying that it makes no logical sense to me to go through some intermediate process of cutting your nuts off and then saying you're going to live good lives or meaningful lives, because all you're going to do is notice there's a lot of work to do and you're going to do it and die. And there's just no point in that. So I don't see how it can fit into my philosophy. I wouldn't create human beings, and I certainly wouldn't create human beings without testicles. You would. I think that's crazy. So, fuck you. Yeah, there's my response. Fuck you. You're an idiot. Anyway, so another idiot calls himself Lord Sadrach. He's been around forever. Has played different roles on my videos. He was one of these silly little sycophants, and then he gets mad, and then he's a little troll, and blah blah blah. But yes, marginal character. And so he's posted a video. Fake Sagan, aka Fluffy Kittens versus Inmendham. Oh, he still is missing the N. It's Inmendham. Unedited. And I actually think there is a pretty glaring edit in the video, but regardless. It's not a video, it's just audio track. But anyway, it's 9 minutes, and he just basically makes the same 2-minute video, and then just redoes it 4 times. Yeah, it's just the stupidest video. Just pointing out, oh, it's so much like old days. But Amendment will never change his mind. Well, the theory that I'm supposed to change my mind, what is that based on exactly? Is that one of your religious concepts? Thou shalt switch religions every, what, 5 years? How often do you convert to Mohammed? When was your last conversion? What exactly do you think I am obligated to change my mind regarding asshole? I mean, I've only made 4,000 videos. If you have some issue that you think needs to be corrected, where I haven't properly changed my mind, why don't you bring it up, asshole? He talks like, well, I want to have a debate. Well, why don't you make a video, retard? I've been here for 10 years, standing here saying, do you have an argument, douchebag? And you haven't been able to make one. So what are you waiting for? Oh, you need a personal invitation because you're a lord. Oh, I'm sorry. Apparently he has some kind of Jedi fantasy. Yeah, you know, a character from Dune. I don't know. Anyway, it's just so. See, the other part is it's so pretentious. I'm somebody. I'm somebody. I'm sure I am. I'm sure I'm a somebody. So I'll play some. Just hop through it, and then we'll do his Trump wins video because that has to be hilarious.
So lately I've been hearing some rather interesting discussion going on YouTube regarding fake Sagan and Amendum.
Amendum. So another guy, 10 years on the internet, and he just can't get it. It's in Mendham, actually. Fuck. So yes, he's Brett Keane Award for not changing. Yeah, he's not changing to, not adapting to the fact that you ought to maybe get the name somewhat close to right. Boring Suderick. Anyway, so jump ahead a little.
One thing is for certain, I really admire the dialogue that's going on between the two of them.
Oh yes, like you would know anything about it. I think it's way over your fucking head. But anyway.
Thing and an interesting twist of events to see you come to Christ, I still want to know your entire conversion story.
Yes, well, I'm sure he gives a fuck about what you want. Yeah, frankly, I don't. But anyway, next.
The reasons I've stood against him.
Yes, it's against him.
I mean,
oh, that's the amazing atheist. Yes, he is. So we're allies in our big battle against the amazing atheist. The amazing atheist doesn't even exist as the amazing atheist anyway. He's just a churd cartoon character on the internet now.
I call myself an on-off fan of Amendum because...
Yes, because you're troll, sycophant, troll, sycophant, troll, sycophant. Yes, and it's just irritating and annoying.
I call myself an on-off fan of Amendum because I've watched...
He repeated himself there.
...his videos every so often, and I mainly sided with Amendum because of his stance against the amazing atheist.
Right, I don't do that anymore, so gee, I'm not any fun. Yeah, whatever.
The person. I know I'm repeating myself, and that's...
Yes, you do that constantly, and it's just really irritating. So, yes, so if you want to debate something, let's debate what is worse about your videos. How inarticulate they are, how redundant they are, how pretentious they are. Which quality is worse?
It's, of course, the thing with Lord Shadrach that he...
Yes, Lord Shadrach. Yeah, I'll talk about myself as I, as the Amendum. Yes. Yeah, you're just so obvious there, fella. You're a little bit crazy, you know that? A little bit.
The way to remain relevant without adapting. And the fact is...
adapting. I mean, like this is something you adapt philosophy to your audience. Yes, so as the world changes and the people become bigger and bigger idiots, we should all talk idiocy. Yes. Because that's how you that's how you play the philosophy game. You just cater your philosophy to whoever the available audience is and just tell them what they want to hear. That's the way to do it. You're an idiot. I mean, I'm sure I'm not the first person to tell you that, but if you are an idiot, go look it up in the dictionary. Your picture might be there.
He is still relevant, even though he's never had the opportunity to change his viewpoint.
The opportunity to change my viewpoint. I mean, it's just what is the point, you idiot? If I'm on the internet spouting something, and one can be assured that I'm going to change my viewpoint in 5 years, why the fuck would any sensible person think this is somebody I'll listen to because he's going to change his mind in 5 years and say something completely different, maybe completely contradictory? No, that would be fucking retarded. Retarded. Why don't all you assholes who keep changing your minds, see, if you would shut the fuck up, then all the little noisemakers would go away, and then the real people who have something to debate, some sort of real confidence, not phony confidence, maybe those people could engage in some sort of argument about some sort of issue that may be difficult to establish as a truth or an untruth.
Or his attitude towards anything. Now, back to you, Fake Sagan.
Oh, right. We're being ridiculed by Lord. The Lord is ridiculing us. He's passing judgment. I think you're living in a glass house, a glass. I think your suit is glass. I think your brain is glass. I think everything's made out of glass. And you ought to just shut the fuck up. Lord. He's got a little sword and a Japanese hat. So I guess he's a Japanese lord.
Needless to say, Gary has not changed one bit.
I guess you already said that, didn't you? Yes. Oh, 6 times. Great.
I've had no issues with Amendum. I've had no desires to fight Amendum because...
Well, except for you just keep talking about how we have all these issues with my unchangeability, and you think you'd want to correct that with some sort of changing argument. The argument for change. Yeah.
We've been on the same side against the amazing...
Oh, again, that's just such ancient history.
faster pace, and I'm trying to regain my lost fandom.
Yes, you had a fandom, okay. Says you. yeah, says you.
But anyways, I'd like to hear your input about this.
Yes, well, you'd probably, lots of people like lots of things. I'd like to be Elmer J. Fudd, have a millionaire, have a billionaire, have a mansion and a yacht. Well, that's right, he was only a millionaire back then. Anyway,
this is for
really wouldn't want to be Elmer J. Fudd. He just wasn't much of a looker.
Shadrach. Dealing with this audio. This is an unedited audio, by the way.
Very impressive.
So that I could speak from the heart.
But there's a part in here where he's tripping over his own words 4 times, and I think he does do an actual jump cut. But whatever, who cares? It's not important. Alright, so enough of that. But I mean, really, there's nothing to debate here, douche. You have to make an argument to get into a debate. You just don't drivel and drool. Oy. Okay. Oh, so now we see the character in real life, which, oh dear. Yeah, you gotta up it up. You gotta up it up a little bit, fella. I don't know. It's sort of like Frankenstein's 4th son or something. Yeah, unimpressive. Anyway, so this is his Donald Trump, the Magnificent Man 1 video.
Hello everyone, this is Lord Shadrach. I am making this special impromptu video with the greatest news I have ever heard. Donald Trump has won the United States presidency. Alright,
so it's the greatest news he has ever heard. I mean, so this is, you're just wondering, this is the kind of logic that goes on in this guy's head. I mean, of all the things, I mean, I'm not saying there's been any really great news in the last 30 years, but there's got to be some kind of news that's better than Donald Trump as President of the United States. It's just got to be.
It is a great day indeed.
Yeah, sorry, I took a breath. I mean, you gotta hold your breath when you're in the stink house.
It's a wondrous day to know that America will once again be great again.
Oh, yeah, really, sure. You think that's gonna happen, do you? How much you want to bet? You want to bet some of the junk in one of your junk boxes? I got lots of junk boxes. Let's bet junk boxes.
It was a long, hard, and well-fought battle. But
Well fought with what? What are you talking about? Where was the well fought moments? Where was anything of substance or meaning in any way, in any kind of rational way debated? Why don't you point that out to me? Because I don't see any of that.
Donald Trump nonetheless won. It is a great victory.
Well, frankly, he didn't win in the sense that one man, one vote, he didn't win. So as long as you're okay with the, no, fuck that one man, one vote shit. We don't go with that.
For the American people.
Well, obviously, half of the American people say, fuck you, get butt warps and die. Butt warps? Yeah, get the butt warps. That sounds like a good disease.
Now, I know there's a lot of people that are upset about Donald Trump's victory.
Well, you just said everybody's happy as fuck, so you're contradicting yourself again.
Mainly those who voted against him, but that's...
Yes, it seems logical that those would be the people who find it a little bit disappointing that you assholes, you fucking idiocracy, Looney Tune, pig poopers, elected an imbecile and a lunatic and a reckless kook as president of the United States. Yeah, you're really stupid.
Normal. In fact, I'm sure if Hillary had won, all the Donald Trump supporters would have been the same way.
Well, regardless of whether people are upset, the fact is if Hillary would have won, we wouldn't be making Trump wins presidency videos. I bet you there wouldn't be too many people putting Hillary wins in capital letters because, frankly, they weren't too pleased with her. They were just more displeased with your loony hero.
But nonetheless, Donald Trump won.
Right, point that out. Like somebody needs to know that. Like who? Who do you think exactly needs you to tell them this? You pretentious poo. Gosh, you really are stupid as fuck, aren't you?
It is a great day today.
You already said that already. It's a little bit tired. Can you come up with something new, a new song? It's not such a great day today because I realize that Donald doesn't have a clue. He doesn't really know shit about shit, especially business or economics, and that's proved by the fact that he went bankrupt 6 times, had to have daddy in the bankruptcy courts bail him out, and he still hasn't made the money back that he lost 15 years ago. But I voted for him anyway because he hates the niggers and the specks.
And I'm very happy.
Well, I'm not, and I find you repulsive and repugnant, and as stated, if you could trip on some of the garbage in your house and have some sort of catastrophic terminal contusion, it would please me, frankly. If all you Trumpies could have a, some sort of happy accident, I'd be happier. Yeah, but that's what you deserve. You see, I think people should get what they deserve. And you voted for a guy who didn't say one rational thing in a year and a half. Not one single rational thing.
Donald Trump has won.
You said that already, you stupid fuck.
And America is on the way to becoming...
Yes, okay, it's on the way to becoming great. Says you in your deluded, whatever, perverse, insane sense of logic. Because there's absolutely not one single thing that Donald Trump can do that's going to make America better. So if you think having an extra million poor babies born in America, well, yes, he can do that. You think that's a good idea? Huh? Do you, jerk? Do you, jerk?
Great again. Now, to those of you who voted against Donald Trump, listen to me.
No.
I understand how you all feel about
you don't understand anything, okay? Frankly, I don't think you even have your shirt on right. Well, okay, the pocket is in the right place, but I think your head is actually turned around. You forgot to turn it the right way. You're like some kind of bad robot somebody built, right? The Retardaton 600. Yeah, no, they didn't build a Model 2.
the things Donald Trump did on the campaign trail. but leave it in the past.
No, fuck you. Leave what in the past? Oh, okay. Everybody should have just forgiven Adolf Hitler and gave him a job as an artist, a painter or something. Yeah, fuck the past. Doesn't mean anything.
It's all in the past.
Yeah, fuck you.
What he said and did should have no bearing on him.
I'm just saying, you can't say shit like that. It should have no bearing what his past deeds are and how many times he stole money or, rigged a system or was crooked and maniacally selfish. None of that is evidence of anything. Yeah, it is. Those are all character issues, retard. I mean, I know you don't know, being a lord, you don't know anything about character and integrity. But yeah, see, that's kind of how you judge integrity, is you watch the person over time. But you have no clue about that.
His presidency. Only his policies and what he said in regards to what he would do as president should count.
Well, if that's true, then you're really fucked. Because if he actually builds a wall, I mean a real wall, not just like a fake illusionary wall, some kind of symbolic wall, it's going to cost you a lot of money. So why don't you go out and start laying cinder blocks in a straight line? Yeah, and then have somebody explain to you how long 1,000 miles is. And then figure out how many wasted man hours a wall is going to require be expended. And then why don't you explain how, employer sanctions would be so much worse. Why don't you do that? You probably don't even know what employer sanctions are. Because you're dumb.
However,
and stupid.
Let it be known.
And retarded. And fucktarded.
He only has 4 years.
Empty-brained. He only has 4 years. Well, most presidents, I think it's most, manage to do 8 years if they want. But yes, he only has 4 because he doesn't want the job in the first place. And he certainly isn't going to waste 8 years in the White House because he knows this ain't going to be any fun.
4 years in this term. After that, if he succeeds, he may be voted in again.
Well, thank you for that instruction on how the presidency works. Gee, I'm sure none of your audience understood that either. And I'm sure it's true, your audience. Your subscribers, or whatever they are.
If not, he'll be voted out.
Oh, he won't be voted out. He will not be re-elected. So, again, you're not terribly articulate.
Regardless of such, Donald Trump won because the American people were sick and tired of the lies of the establishment.
Right, and Donald Trump told nothing but lies from the very start of his campaign. Lied about how much money he has, lies about going bankrupt, lies about how much money Daddy gave him, lied about every single... If he had an opportunity to say something that was a lie, he said something that was... I was against the Iraqi war. Lie.
And they were also tired of 8 years of democratic government.
Newsflash, asshole. It wasn't democratic government. It was compromise government. It was the Republicans who didn't let Obama do the health care plan he wanted to do. And so it ended up being this compromise. And so that's the truth of it. So you want to say Democrats controlled the House and the Senate and they did all this crap that Obama did. It's not true. I'm not saying Obama had a clue, but I'm just saying it's silly to blame it on Democrats.
As in the Democratic Party, that is. But anyways, this is a wondrous event.
Well, you are the kind of poor that deserves what you get. I can't wish it any higher piled up on top of your fucking useless turd of a self, okay? You deserve to get what you get for this retard.
This is a wondrous video.
Oh, it's not really a wondrous video. Not very articulate.
And a wondrous time to be alive. God bless America.
Yeah. Well, you should get, I mean, even if, I'm sure God doesn't want you doing what you just did. So right there you can know you don't have any faith or even a conception of what religion is or Jesus. Because I'm sure you'd say to yourself, now I know Jesus would not like Donald Trump. There's just no fucking way that Jesus would walk up to Donald and shake his hand and they'd have a hug. You know that to be a truth, don't you? I mean, you do know that to be a truth, don't you? I mean, you do know that to be a truth, don't you? So, I mean, lying in the name of God. So, I mean, my wishing is almost irrelevant because your own religion damns you for such a, to sit there and take the Lord's name in vain. To play games with the word Lord even. You've already sentenced yourself by your own religion to rot in the hell you deserve, you stupid cunt.
And to you, Mr. Trump, congratulations on your win, sir.
I'm sure he's watching your video and he's getting all goosebumpy.
I have great confidence in the abilities of Donald Trump.
Great confident. Yeah, it's too bad you don't have a bag with all the end of the words that you're not placing on the end of the words.
So confident in Donald Trump's presidential abilities that they will have to make an additional carving on Mount Rushmore to accommodate Donald Trump.
Okay. Well, how much? Like again, I'd love to invest in the downside, the hedge stock, based on your prediction. Okay, I'd just love to bet on it. Donald Trump is going to be the biggest train wreck ever. He doesn't have a clue going in, and when he finds out how tangled the morass is, how delicate the house of cards is that's holding the whole thing together, he's not going to know what the fuck to do. He's not going to know what to touch and what not to touch. And he's just going to be doomed to failure. And having a bunch of religious, kooky, ignorant fucktard Republicans in the House and the Senate just guarantees they're going to muck it the fuck up.
I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to his presidency. I am looking forward to the great success and the friendship the United States of America will finally have with the Russian Federation.
Oh, whatever. The friendship will both conspire to see how many pipelines we can build through Islamabad. Yeah, it'll be beautiful.
I'm looking forward to the strengthening of bonds with our allies.
Right, the ones we've preposterously, Donald Trump has insanely insulted and offended deeply. Yes, I'm sure they're just in such a mood to make bargains with Donald.
And many other great things to come.
Okay, well.
In closing, this is Lord Shadrach looking...
Yes, in closing, I hope you get what you deserve. I hope you get exactly what you deserve. You're a dumb motherfucker, and your mother should be fuckered for making such a stupid turd. Or taking a shit and pretending it's a baby, whatever the fuck she did.
Four great years under Donald Trump.
No. I'm sure Donald will do exactly what he's always done, which is fail and pretend he didn't.
God bless America.
Whatever. God, again, it's you'll get your blessing. All right. The truth will roll and squish. All right. So anyway. So there, that's just my, feed the whatever they are, the lepers. Every now and then, I pat a leopard on the head, a leper on the head, an intellectual leper, and I don't really pat them on the head. I kind of take my hammer and give them a little tap on the head. Can't really touch lepers, you see. Intellectual lepers, ew. So kind of, ew. Get on you and you can't, it's all sticky and won't rub off. So anyway, yes, this is a waste video. So I won't even call it junk, I'll just call it a waste video. And I'm against waste, so, sorry. Happened. I'll try not to do it again.